Welcome back to Understanding the World Around Us, a podcast that looks at the implications that are taking a toll on our society today. In today's episode, we will be focusing on what ways social media has impacted the body positivity movement and how this has affected the way we as a society perceive our standards of beauty and self-esteem. In this short episode, we will explore the understanding of the body positive movement and how social media has created a different sort of narrative. Defining the body positive movement. First, we need to understand what the body positivity movement is. The body positivity movement is a social movement that focuses on encouraging a positive point of view for all bodies. When I say all bodies, I am referring to body shape, size, color of skin, gender, and physical capabilities. There is a key focus on having an appreciation for one's body instead of basing your opinion off looks alone. As a whole, the body positive movement focuses on being content with your body image in spite of the push we may feel from society, that we have to present ourselves a certain way. Rise of the body positive movement from social media. The body positive movement became popular on social media in 2012, debuting on the social media platform Instagram. The body positive movement itself is rooted in challenging the stigma surrounding unrealistic body image standards and looks to create a space that is inclusive of all body types. The rise of the body positive movement on social media was centered around combating unrealistic standards set out in our society, especially for women, and is going to be used to create a safe space, especially on the internet with social media. Users are able to post and view content from around the world, consuming a flow of media. This can become overwhelming very quickly and can lead to a vicious cycle of doom scrolling. We as a society need to understand the power that social media holds over us and how we can instead use it to empower us. Comparison culture. A key factor that comes from social media use is comparison culture. As stated previously, we as a society are constantly being shown a flow of content that gives us the space to compare ourselves to others. With this constant flow of content, we are creating a culture that relies on comparison. There can be positive aspects to comparing yourselves to others, such as an increased sense of appreciation for what you have. You can also feel better about your own circumstances, and these can lead to an improved level of self-confidence. But with the positives come the negatives. Some of the negative aspects of comparing yourselves to others is the creation of a vicious cycle of negative thoughts and self-talk, heightened feelings of not feeling like you're enough, and feelings of needing to conform to societal norms. Constantly comparing yourselves to others is not healthy and can form habits that can deter an individual's mental health. With this in mind, there is an increase to conform to these unrealistic standards being set out on social media and to not be your true self. Mental health implications. Social media and mental health have sparked a lot of conversation in our society these days. There has been a shift in our society today that takes a focus on comparing, contrasting, and striving for more, and social media has only escalated these ideas. With this concept in mind, we can create a segue into feelings of dissatisfaction with our own bodies. The dissatisfaction with one's body image can lead to feelings of anxiety, being constantly in tune with your body image and noticing any little imperfection. With the help of social media, we have turned into a nitpicking society, and this nitpicking normally is on ourselves. This can turn into compulsive or obsessive behaviors that can take over one's life completely. Taking a more neutral approach to viewing social media content can possibly help to alleviate these negative feelings. With all of this in mind, we need to think about what the future holds for the impact of social media on the body positive movement. I believe that we need to have a push towards being more authentic as a society. If we are portraying ourselves as who we truly are, we are able to create an environment that is authentic and real. Social media puts a huge stake in between what is real and what is not. And we as a population need to come together and portray ourselves as who we truly are. We also need to continue the push for inclusivity for all, no matter our shape, size, or color. If we do not keep pushing and striving for inclusivity, we may begin to harbor an environment of self-hate and negativity. In summary, the body positive movement has taken a huge impact since the creation of social media. We need to understand that nothing is going to change unless we do. Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Understanding the World Around Us. Stay tuned for next week's episode.